To another great week of online fitness classes. I'm Josh Delgado coming to you live from the Athletic and Wellness Center at Centennial College in Scarborough. Good to see you guys. We were away for the live classes all of last week, but we're back here, back on schedule for another series of online ongoing fitness classes to serve you, our online viewers, and the fitness community so we can all stay healthy, fit, and active together. So today's class is a posture and core strength class. So every Monday we like to start you guys off on the right foot and get you well suited, well started for the rest of the week. And we do that by focusing on strengthening areas that we feel are troublesome areas, especially in these times where we're seated a lot more at home or at your desk or wherever, as a student, as an employee. Wherever you're going, we have to combat the inactivity that's happening a lot, that's giving us bad posture, that's weakening our core, our hips, giving us tightnesses in areas that are going to affect our health negatively long term. So we're going to start you guys off with a day focusing on combating all of those things, and that's today's posture and core strength class. So keeping in mind all the things we just mentioned is what's going to drive the focus of the exercises that we choose, both the stretches and the strength exercises. So without further ado, we're going to get started with a warm-up. For the warm-up, we're going to do some mobility work. What I want you to do is, for the mobility work, I have a mat down in front of me. Now, you can use carpet at home. You can use a mat if you have a mat, as long as it's not hard flooring like cement. You know, if you want to do it on some grass outside, I know it's getting chilly, but as long as you have a soft surface, if you have to get a towel or a blanket, that's fine too. I'm going to go ahead and take off my shoes. If you have to do this outdoors or in a place where you must wear shoes, that's okay. You can do it with your shoes off or on. It's up to you. I'm just doing it for comfort. I'll put them back on in a minute, and you'll be able to do that if you wish as well. So we're going to get down. And what I want you to do is we're going to get down on one knee and we're going to do some movements together to help with our mobility warm-up for posture. Okay, and what I'm going to do is on one knee, I'm going to rock forward and back. And in our top position, we should be rested. And in the bottom, we should feel a stretch in the hips. And we're going to continue to rock forward and back, opening up those hips with a nice deep stretch in the hip area as you reach your bottom. And what I want you to do is start to raise your hand on the side that's behind you. And we're going to do about 10 reps. And each time you raise your hand, you're going to reach to the ceiling. So ideally, you're feeling a stretch all the way up the side of your body, up towards the ceiling. Let's do a couple more. Slowly opening up. And we're going to switch sides. Other leg in front, still in the lunge. And we're going to go right to opening up with the arm up and lunging forward. 2, and we're going to hit 10. 3, keeping it up. 4 and 5. 6, keep it going. 7, 8, 9, and all the way down. Feel that stretch and opening up. And 10. Good stuff. If you're just joining in a little late, we're just getting through our mobility warm-up, and the mobility warm-up with focus on improved posture. And for now, we're coming to you live from Instagram only, and we're going to be uploading our classes later onto the YouTube if you want to watch them later. So you're going to start with what we call a 90-90. You have one leg out in front of you at 90 degrees, one leg bent to the side at 90. And with 90-90, you know what, we're going to start this way. Feet bent. And you're going to go 90 to one side, 90 to the other. And the hands should be behind you, just as your base, helping you balance. And if you have really tight hips, you're going to feel this alone is a stretch. If not, it's at least opening up your hip joints. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop fully to one side only. Drop fully to one side, keep the 90, and you're going to twist your torso around to stretch and reach for the ground behind you, as if you're trying to hit your forehead on the ground, Not hit, but touch, of course. And slowly come back up. We're going to go back to center, switch to the other side, and again, twist and reach to the floor behind you, aiming for that forehead to the ground. Slowly back up. And again, mobility drills with posture in mind, warming you up, making you more flexible. Slowly twist all the way back down behind you. And continue, continue, continue. Up, 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 and down, down, down. Stretch. And let's do one more on the other side. Nice big stretch. And slowly back in and up. Okay, so we're going to do a couple more of those with a modification. And the modification is going to be this. What we want to do is instead of going down, we're going to go up at the end ranges. So what that means is, if you watch me here, we're going to go down to the 90, and instead of going down, we're going to go up and open up the hips at the top, back down, and what we're doing is we're playing with the end ranges of the range of motion for your hips, warming them up. Now the hips, of course, attached to the lower back, so as we're increasing the range of motion of your hips, we're making them more healthy, and we're helping them support your core muscles, especially the lower back, to avoid anything like pain or injury. And together. We'll do a couple more. And of course, if any of this is uncomfortable for you because you have past injury or you're experiencing pain of some sorts, you can hold off on doing this and stop and wait for the next exercise. Sounds good? So we're going to stand up now. And what I want you to do is, if you're barefoot with me, ideal. If not, that's okay too. We're going to start warming up the muscles on the base of our feet. And what you're going to do is you're going to walk about 6-7 feet back and forth. And if you see my feet, I'm going to take the tiniest of steps, using the toes to curl in and the muscles at the bottom of the arch of my feet to contract and curl in to pull me forward. The tiniest of steps. And you're going to open up your toes and close them real big. Open and close them, taking the tiniest of steps. Now we know that waking up the small muscles of the feet and working them is huge to support posture and core health. If you understand that our feet muscles are our foundation, and if our foundation is stronger, everything above it in the chain is going to be stronger as well. So don't forget to do feet strengthening exercises. Now, of course, this is just an example that we do together, but if you Google or YouTube foot strengthening exercises, and you'll find a ton, ones that you can do on a regular basis at home would be ideal, and long term they will bring you a lot of benefits. Now we're going to go to toes up and stretch. So the heels are going to be our walking point, and again we're going to walk back and forth onto our heels, and you should feel the muscles at the front of the shin contracting and tightening up as we pull our toes towards our forehead, and you should be feeling a stretch in your calf muscles, the muscles at the back of your lower limbs, as well as in the arch of your feet. And you can spread your toes out for an even bigger stretch, again awakening and preparing the muscles of the feet for the work that we're about to endure. Shake it off, shake them off. If you get a cramp in any of this, that's normal, that's fine. Just shake it off, take a second, take a sip of water, and then we keep going. Now, what I want to do is some balance work. Okay, we've sort of alternating the type of works we've done in the past few weeks with balance. So we're going to revisit an old one that we've used a lot. So I want you to first stand on one foot. We're going to test our balance. And just standing on one foot, we're going to count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go to the other foot, count as well. Now you'll find a difference, see if one's better than the other. the feet awakening exercise that you just did will help to make sure that this is a little easier for you compared to if you didn't do them. Stop there. We're going to go back to the first side. This time we're going to add some dynamic movement. So you're going to make sure that the challenge is there to throw you off balance. And what happens is your center, your core, the core stabilizers are going to react and tighten up to make sure that you don't fall, as well as your leg and feet muscles. Okay, so 10, go to the other side, give me another 10. And if this is challenging for you, this is where you're going to work. This is where your homework is to help improve your balance. Otherwise, we go to the next level, which is back to 1 foot, no movement, but eyes closed. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to count back from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now make sure before you close your eyes that you're aware of what's around you, surrounding you in the space. So if you have to stumble and catch yourself, you know what you're not going to bump into. You know what you can grab onto. Okay, so to the other foot and count backwards from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it off, shake it off. You'll know if there's a discrepancy between left and right, and if you have to work on one more than the other there. Back to the other foot, and you're going to combine hand movement and eyes being closed, and see if we can handle 10 seconds. We're going to count 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And be aware of the muscles in your feet, how they grab the floor, and how your leg tenses up to hold your balance, your core as well. Other foot, eyes closed, and move for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stop it there. Good stuff. So if you made it to the end there, and you're able to do the last combination on your own, we'll give you homework. Do a couple of sets of those per day. See if it gets any easier for you. If it does, make bigger movements with your arms, okay? Or you can ask us, we can make suggestions on how to advance that a little more for you to make it harder. But the point is, simple exercises that affect your balance in a positive way will help you train in a way that I promise you will increase your core strength and your posture for long-term health. Simple exercises. So what we're going to do is we're going to move into our core specific strengthening exercises now. We're going to demonstrate them for you. Then we're going to put them in a circuit to do them in a little more intense way. So we're going to get down on the ground, and I'm going to ask you to lie face up. And lying face up, you're going to cross one leg over. And with one leg over, if this position is more comfortable for you than the next one, you're going to stay here. So next position is the leg comes up here. If you have any lower back issues, or if you have any weaknesses, this position alone may be challenging. And if that's the case, you're just going to hold there. Hold there for the length of the set. But if you're able to do this with no problem, you're going to have your hands behind your head. Make sure you keep a space between your chin and your chest. And you're going to move your shoulder towards your opposite knee. So it's going to be a diagonal crunch. A lying diagonal crunch. You're going to be using your abdominals to squeeze, to lift your body up and across. And you're also going to use your core muscles to make sure you keep your lower back flat. If for whatever reason your lower back starts to arch off the ground, it's not what we're looking for. And you can stop there, reset, and do the simpler version with your foot on the ground. Otherwise, the challenge is the back stays flat while the foot goes up and you're crunching up and across. Let's try it on both sides. Make sure we can handle both comfortably. Foot is up. And let's do just about 5, 4. Open up the chest and neck. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. So that's exercise number 1. We're going to do lots of reps of. Second exercise is going to be a side plank. Now the side plank, I want you to do from your knees first. So from the knees, you want to have a straight line from your knees to the top of your head. You have your elbow below your shoulder, and you're going to be up like this. And the side plank, we're going to hold. And once you feel the core is active, we're going to do repetitions of down and up, down and up, down and up. If that is easy for you, the next level is to be out on your feet instead as a pivot point, down and up, down and up. Sorry, we're going to stagger our feet. Have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. There we go, and down and up. That's going to be more comfortable. Down and up, down and up. Let's try it on both sides. Make sure you know your level so that when we get to it, you go right to it. So it's either from your knees is the first option, core tight, down and up, straight line from knees to the top of the head, down and up, or level 2, you get to choose, pivoting from a staggered step. Doesn't matter which foot is in front, as long as you're going straight down and straight up. Bonus if you're keeping your hips from touching the ground in between reps. So that's exercise number 2. The last one is going to be leg drops. So we're back down on our back. You're going to have your hands below the lower back of the hips, where your hip bone is. And you're going to have your hands maybe where your tailbone is. Okay, and you want to have your legs up in the air. And if this is a challenge for you, if this is difficult, this is going to be your exercise point. If just holding this position is tough, you're going to hold this for the length of the set, and that's all you need to do. If this is easy for you, you're going to go ahead and give yourself a small kick up towards the ceiling. Small kick up. Bring the heels down just a few inches. Back up and repeat. Okay, back up and repeat. What we want to avoid doing is we want to avoid bringing our legs all the way down and all the way back up. That's not what we're looking for. It's going to put a little too much pressure on the lower back than what we need to do. So we're going to keep our feet pretty high. Heels kicks up. Bring our heels down just a few inches, not even halfway, and repeat. And you see my hips are moving up towards the ceiling. And if we're doing this right, you should feel a lot of work in the core. Okay, and again, if that's something that bothers your lower back, go to our base movement, which is just this position held, and hold for the duration of the set. So you're going to make sure that those 3 exercises you're ready for. I'm grabbing a quick sip of water before we throw that into the circuit. How we doing so far? You guys all right? Good, good, good. Still with me? So we're going to start our first circuit, diagonal crunches, side planks, and leg drops. So you're going to start with me lying face down, legs crossed over, one leg is up, and we're going to do 15 reps together in 3, 2, 1, and 15. Big squeeze. 14, 13, stay with me, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep the abs tight, 5, 4, keep the lower back flat, 3, don't let the back arch, 2, and 1. Well done, shake it off. Other side, and together, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Breathe. There's a reason we put that one first, because we want the entire front part of your abdominals to be active while you're doing the side plank exercise. Up to the side plank, choose from your knees or from your feet, and we're going to go up together for 15, 14, 13, keep the core tight, 12, 11, 10, stay with me, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Other side right away. Turn over, stagger your feet, or from your knees up to you, and together, 15, 14, 13, hold that core tight, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, well done. Stay on your back, face up, hands below your tailbone. Make sure your lower back stays flat. Legs are up. And again, if this is challenging for you, just hold this position. Otherwise, next level is we kick up, go down just a few inches, and repeat. 2, 3, 4, 5, small hips, 6, 7, small hip kick, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Well done, well done, well done. Ooh, I definitely felt that in the middle. If you did it right, you felt it too. Take a short break, shake it off, because we're about to do another round of that one. That was good. Get a quick sip of water. How we doing so far? You guys like that? Did you guys enjoy that combination? I definitely enjoyed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with round 2. Shake them off. Remember, we're going to start lying down, face up, in a diagonal crunch position. So stay with me. One leg is crossed over. One leg is up. And we're going to move together for 15 and 3, 2, 1, and 15, 14, 13, face up to the ceiling, 12, 11, 10, 9, if you need to, 8, you could put your foot down, 7, just like that, 6, otherwise, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch right away. Remember, if you're not able to do the full round of reps, that's 15, let's get started, 14, 13, don't feel bad, do as many as you can, 11, 10, as long as you're challenging yourself with quality movement, that's what's important to see results. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Woo! Starting to feel that. Onto your side for the side planks right away. Choose your level and move together in 3, 2, 1, and up. 2, 3, 4, keep it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, squeeze the middle, 4, 3, keep the belly button tucked in, and 1. Switch right away. Choose your level, and another 15, go. 14, 13, stay tall. 12, as high as you can go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, well done. Lying face up on your back, and we're going to do our kick-ups for another 15 together in 3, 2, 1, and kick. 1, 2, small kicks. 3, 4, keep it above your stomach level. 5, 6, 7, and breathe. 8, as many as you can. 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Well done, well done, well done. Shake it off, shake it off. That was another tough one, for sure. I'm definitely feeling that, but I like it. Hope you do too. That's round 2. We're going to do one more round, then we're going to move on to the upper body postural strengthening exercises. So grab a quick sip of water if you need. Remember, I always say sip, sip. I prefer you not to gulp, gulp, because if you end up drinking too much water, you're going to feel it swishing around. You're going to feel like it might come up. So drink your water, but don't take in too much all at once. Take in sips at a time. All right? Last round, shake them off. Take in some deep breaths if you need. Prepare yourself mentally, knowing that it's going to be tough, but you're going to do it anyways. 15 diagonals on each side. We're going to keep the reps high because it's only 3 sets. Get in position. Remember, you can put your foot on the floor whenever it gets tough, or you can start with your foot on the ground. Otherwise, the leg goes up for the challenge. lower back stays flat, and together we're gonna move. 4, 15, get started. 14, 13, squeeze in that middle. 12, 11, big crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, well done. Switch sides. Leg goes up. And 15, 14, 13, 12. Let's go. Stay with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Oof. Definitely feel the burn there. That was good. That was good. Onto your side right away for our side planks. In 3, 2, 1, 15, 14, 13, 12. Keep it up. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Switch sides, switch sides. Stay with me, guys. We're getting there. And right away, 4, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. We're going to lie down, face up. Make sure you're comfortable, face up. These are tough ones. Hands behind the lower back. Feet go up. And together, 3, 2, 1, small kick-ups. 15, 14. Remember, don't go too low. Keep your feet high. 12, 11, they're mini crunches. 9, 8, 7, keep your chin up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Well done, well done, well done. Woo, that was a tough core circuit. Good work, good work. That was good for me. I feel better already about doing this. Hope you do too. Quick sip of water. We're going to move on to our upper body work. I'm going to demonstrate them first. Then we're going to put it in a circuit as always. I'm going to go ahead and put my shoes back on. Those are optional. For you, you don't have to. As you rest, I'll just get set up here. We're going to use some light weights here. So if you have dumbbells at home, get them now. And if you don't have dumbbells and you need to be creative with whatever you got, nothing wrong with that. If you're making your own weights, I saw someone using some heavy magnets with cutlery. That was wicked. A hammer. I saw some tools, which is great. Anyone using bags of food like rice and beans, that all works for weights that you can use. Or the good old soup cans. All we need is light weights. I'm going to grab 3-pounders. Okay, all we need is a light weight in each hand. Even if you got a boot, one in each hand, whatever it is, it works, okay? Now, we're going to do our second exercise and our third exercise with the dumbbells. The first exercise actually doesn't have the dumbbells, and I'm going to show you. We're going to be down on the mat, so you can watch me first. They're called scapular push-ups, okay? So they're not too different from standard push-ups, except we're going to do them without bending the elbows, and the movement is going to come from the shoulder blades instead. So I'm just going to move my my hood here in case you need to see the movement of my shoulder blades. So what I want you to do is, I want you to go down into a push-up position with this one. You're going to go down into a push-up position from your knees. It doesn't need to be from your feet. From your knees is more than fine. And if you see right now, I'm pushed up in a way where my elbows are locked and my shoulder blades are pushed apart. Okay? So if you want to try that first, we're going to try some movement. I'm going to just show you the back of my shoulder blades to show you the movement at first. My shoulder blades are apart here. and then they're together there. They're apart, and then they're together. They're apart, and then they're together. And that's the movement that I'm looking for with these push-ups. So none of the elbow moves, none of the wrist moves. So you're going to push your shoulder blades apart and then squeeze them together. And push them apart and then squeeze them together. And you see the torso moves a bit. And there's movement in the torso from the shoulder blade movement, but the elbows remain locked from start to finish. And the idea is this movement is going to help strengthen all the muscles surrounding the shoulder blades. And at the bottom, you're going to squeeze as if you're pinching the two bones together. Want them to touch as much as possible. That's going to help strengthen the postural muscles surrounding the shoulder blades to help with that overall improved posture. That's exercise number 1. We're going to do 15 of those. Exercise number 2, we're going to pick up those light weights that we got, and we're going to do a reverse fly. And the reverse fly is bent over, and you're going to go up as if you're opening your wings, making sure that your chest is tall, the stomach is tight, and you're just above parallel to the ground. I don't want to see any rounding of the back. I want to see a setup that's strong so that the chest is up, the stomach is tight, and you're going to open up those wings as if you're flying. And what I want you to do is make sure your thumbs are up towards the ceiling with each rep. Thumbs are nice and high towards the ceiling, as high as you can take them towards the ceiling. And if I'm standing up doing the same movement, I'm going to show you what happens is this. And I'm really opening up in that thumb open position to strengthen the muscles that pull you back to stand this way. Got it? So we're going to do that for a full set. If you have to do it sitting down on a chair, nothing wrong with that. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, we're going to go straight from the reverse flies to an overhead press. You're going to grab that same weight all the way down, which means the dumbbells at the bottom will touch your your shoulders, and at the top, straight elbow, so that the weight is right on top of your shoulders. Touch your shoulders at the bottom, above your shoulders at the top, all the way down, all the way up. So I don't want to see half rep where you stop here. You have to go all the way down, and at the top, I don't want to see half rep where you stop there. You got to lock your elbows at the top. No cheating, all the way down, all the way up. And you want to feel your shoulder blades squeeze together and move up. Squeeze down and move up. We're going to do 15 of those. So you got the 3 exercises back to back, really focusing on moving and opening up the shoulder blades in a way that are going to, again, support that posture. So we're going to start with our scapular push-ups down on the ground from our knees. And you're going to begin with me together in 3, 2, 1, sink, shoulder blades together, and push them apart. That's 1. And 2, all the shoulder blades together and apart. That's 3. Keep your elbows locked the whole time. 4. And 5. Really push them apart and get tall. 6. All the way down, all the way up. 7. All the way down, all the way up. 8. 9. 10, 5 more. Push your shoulder blades at the same time down towards your back pocket. You want to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Avoid the shrug. 2 more. Keep your shoulders down and back. 2, last 1, and up. Good stuff. Shake them off. Grab those light weights, whatever you got, and we're going to do our reverse fly together. Bent over, thumbs up, and 15. Big fly. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep it up, 5, 4, 3, thumbs high to the ceiling, 2, and 1. Well done. Don't drop them, keep them up. And right away we're going to do 15. All the way down, shoulder blades down and up. 1, 2, keep it going. 3, keep your shoulders back and down. 4, chest is up. 5, 6, 7, 8, full range of motion, lock at the top. 9, 10, down to your chest at the bottom. 11, 12, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Well done, well done. That was really tough. That was just 3-pounders for me, and it was really tough. So all you really need for those exercises in a combo like that, 1, 2, maximum 3-pounders. If you're really strong, maybe up to 5 max. But for the postural exercises, quality and focused, it doesn't need to be too heavy. Light sip. We're about to get started for round 2. And for round 2, we're going to start off with those postural push-ups again. The shoulder blade push-ups, which means we're down on the mat. Shake them off. Make sure you're ready for it. Round 2, from the knees. If for whatever reason your wrists are bothering you in this position, you can go into fists, or you can go up to a position where it's more comfortable, maybe on a ledge like a countertop, or on your bed or against the wall. Okay, otherwise, we're down on the ground. Get your wrist positioning, shoulders away from your ears, so they're going to be down and back with the chest up, and we're going to move together. Down and 1, down and 2. Really bring them together and apart. 4, 5, 6, 7, keep it up. 8, all in the shoulder blades. 9, keep it going, we're doing well. 10, stay with me. 11, 12, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Well done, well done. We're going to get our bent over fly weights. Get your light weights. I'll do them facing you this time. Bent over, chest is up, back is tight and tall, and thumbs up for 1, 2, 3, 4, as high as we can get those thumbs. 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down, all the way up. 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up. Open up that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades. 2, and 1. Right away, we stand up, bottom position, down to your shoulders and chest, and lock at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue to move your shoulder blades. 5, 6. Keep them tight in the back. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Well done, well done. Shake them off, shake them off. Woo. Last sip of water because we got one more round left. Then we're going to do some stretching together. How you guys doing so far? Doing well? Good. Remember, if you're not able to catch us live through Instagram, we're going to upload the videos later onto our YouTube channel. And again, you can see those through the link in our bio on Instagram. And you can watch them anytime. You can always go back on a day that you've missed, and they'll always be on YouTube for the upload afterwards. So let's get ready for our last set. For our postural push-ups, focusing on shoulder blade movement. Take your wrist positioning. Remember, shoulder blades are back and down with the chest up, and you're going to squeeze them together while keeping your elbows straight and push them apart for 1. Elbow straight, squeeze your shoulder blades together. 2, and continue. 3, squeeze. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, keep it up, down. 9, we're going to 15. 10, quality of movement. 11, big movement. 12, stick them apart and then unstick them. 3, 2, last one, and 1. Well done, shake them off. Bent over flies. Get those light weights out. Do them at an angle this time. In 3, 2, 1, chest up, and as far as you can fly. 2, get those thumbs to the ceiling. 3, Open up that chest. 4, 5, keep it up. 6, still moving in the shoulder blades. 7, 8, 9, 10, finish strong. 5, stay with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Up nice and tall. Chest is up. Weights are all the way down. And then 1, 2, full extension. 3, 4, stay with me. Last round, make it count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Felt the burn at the end there. Time. Well done, well done, well done. Shake them off, shake them off. Good work, guys, good work. We're going to do some stretches together. Take a quick sip of water. All right. So what I'm going to do for the first stretch, I'm going to use the bench. And of course, at home, if you don't have a bench, which you likely won't, what I want you to do is sit on a chair. Any chair will do. And forgive me for showing my back to you, but this is just to demonstrate. What I want you to do is, I have my right hand here. My right hand's going to go behind my back at an angle this way. My left hand is going to grab that right wrist and pull it back. And as I pull on it, my right shoulder is going to drop. And my right shoulder on the outside will begin to stretch. And I'm going to increase that stretch. If you see my head, I'm going to tilt it away from my shoulder. I'm pushing my ear down towards my shoulder. And what I'm getting is a stretch that goes around the shoulder and continues through the neck and trap muscles. So it's a combination stretch that's going to help those who are tight in that area from lots of typing, from lots of mobile phoning, from lots of tension in your shoulders, from reading, from lots of things. So you're going to choose your angle of your head and neck. See, right now my ear is pulled down towards my shoulder, but you can go at an angle if you wish, so chin towards the armpit. And if you want to tilt a little more, you're going to find the area of your neck and shoulder that needs the most stretch. And once you found that sweet spot, you're going to hold it. You're going to hold for 15, 20 seconds, and then you're going to let it go. And we're going to switch to the other side. So left hand comes behind my back. My right hand grabs that left wrist. You're going to pull it across until that left shoulder starts to drop. And that's where the stretch begins. Anchor it. And then the opposite shoulder, the opposite side, the head drops. So my right ear towards my right shoulder. And you're going to feel, again, the arch that's being pulled apart is going to give you a stretch in that area. And of course, you can angle your head and neck, find that sweet spot. And once you found it, hold, focus on your breathing, give it a good 15 to 20, and then relax and stop there. Good stuff. So another way you can do that, if for whatever reason you need another option, you can always pull your head down using your hand, and it'll begin to stretch this out. And your other hand, you could sit on it to anchor it. Sit on it to anchor, and then you use your other hand to pull and stretch. And that might be a little easier as a secondary option. Try your other side, sit on that hand to anchor it, and then pull down and across. Find whatever angle you like. Hold, count 15 to 20. Good stuff. And at home, you can do those as often as you like, right? Not just at the end of my classes. So we're going to go down now. And we're going to be laying face up. So we'll go this way. And you're going to go out into a T position, the letter T. You're slowly going to bring one knee in and let it drop to the opposite side. So the hand at the side that it drops, you're gonna grab it, grab the knee, and pull it to a distance that's comfortable for you. If you can see, my opposite hand is reached out in the opposite direction so that we feel a big stretch in between, anywhere from the hips to lower back to upper chest and biceps. As long as the 2 points are being pulled away, you'll feel a stretch in between at some point. Focus on your breathing, and then 15 to 20. When you're ready, slowly back in, back down, bring the other knee in. Remember, use that hand to pull. And as far as you can go comfortably, of course, if this is uncomfortable or painful for whatever reason, you're gonna stop, skip it, wait for the next stretch. All the way down. Focus on your breathing. 15 to 20. And then when you're ready, slowly back in and up. All right, we're gonna do one more stretch. And what I want you to do is, we're gonna get into our 90-90 position again. This will be the last one. And so with our seated position, knees bent, you're gonna let your knees down, drop 90-90, and you're going to come up onto the one side, and the side that's behind you, for me it's my right leg that's back. I'm gonna bring up my right arm, reach towards the ceiling, and I'm gonna arch it back. Once I'm arched back, I'm gonna hold 15 to 20, focus on the breathing, focus on the stretched area, and when I'm ready, slowly back down. Back down, and we're gonna switch to the other side. Start with the 90-90, and when I'm ready, come up onto that leg. Now it's the left leg behind me, so I'm gonna bring my left arm up, and I'm gonna arch over slowly, and while arched, I'm gonna hold, focus on my breathing, reach as high as I can towards the ceiling. Breathe 15 to 20, and slowly back down. Good stuff. All right, shake it off. So now's the time for you to focus on tight areas that you know of that you need to stretch while your body's warm after a workout. Best time to take advantage of flexibility training. Throw in some stretches. And again, if you need any recommendations for stretches, feel free to ask us in the instant messaging. And just to give you guys another heads up, starting November 11th, if you're watching this, November 11th is going to be our start date for our new show, our new live Instagram show. And you'll see some marketing for it come out very soon. It's going to be called Virtually Fit. Virtually Fit is going to be an online weekly show Wednesdays from 1 to 1:45, right after Wednesday's classes. And we're going to be going live with members of the community to talk about all things health and fitness related, topics that you guys want to hear about, and you'll be able to ask us questions live online, and we'll be going live with people who know about getting fit, who are going to help us have those conversations. So hopefully you'll be there. If you know questions ahead of time that you're going to want to know that you might find helpful, send them to us. Otherwise, join us on the live show starting Wednesday, November 11th at 1 o'clock, right after the class. Get ready for it, and we hope to see you guys there. We hope to see you guys this Wednesday as well. This Wednesday, we're doing another class at 12 o'clock. We're going live on Instagram only, and it's going to be called Strength at Home. We do full body strength exercises, taking advantage of minimal equipment, but making sure we give you an effective workout. That's it for me today. It's always a pleasure. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Have a good one.